Where do you find your inspiration for these scary movies? I'm Oliver Trevina here at the Young Hollywood studio with the amazing director that is Oren Peli. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, mate. Thanks for stopping in.
No problem, my pleasure.
Because you're so busy with all projects all the time, everything.
Try to stay busy, yeah.
You do stay busy, very well, very well. Well, proof is in the pudding. You should be busy after your paranormal success.
Thank you.
What is it?
Amazing, $15,000, which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And now it's what, $1 billion franchise?
Not quite $1 billion, but...
We get it to $1 billion. We get it to
maybe
$1 billion.
in a few years.
Well, Paranormal Activity 4.
Yeah.
That maybe will reach it to $1 billion franchise.
You never know.
You never know, you never know. But at the moment, we've got Chernobyl Diaries.
You guys ever heard of Chernobyl?
Yeah. That's where the nuclear disaster happened.
Yes. Have you heard of extreme tourism?
You're incredible.
Who's coming with Paul to Chernobyl?
Chernobyl.
This place was abandoned overnight. They had no time to take anything. Factories, schools, stores, apartments, everything's still there.
It's basically based on the nuclear disaster that was Chernobyl.
Right.
And it's been getting quite a lot of controversy right now as well.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but there's...
A bit.
A bit. I mean, I would say the overwhelming majority of people don't really have an issue with it, but there are a few, small minority of very vocal people who have never seen the movie that decided that they want to be offended by it. Right. And I would say, if you're going to be offended by it, at least, watch it first so you know what you're offended by. Right. But we did actually have another charity organization who did watch the movie say that, they were actually, very happy with the way the movie was very faithful to, the way we recreated the town of Pripyat, and they didn't find it offensive at all. In fact, they're happy that now, because the movie is being released, that there is raised awareness to Chernobyl that has basically kind of been forgotten over the last few years.
Right. So it's doing positive things instead of negative.
Yeah.
Right. People too quick to judge. Too quick to judge. Watch the film first.
Hello?
They're following us.
They're not following us, they're hunting us.
Where do you find your inspiration for these scary movies?
It's really, I mean, I never kind of sit down and think, say to myself, let's come up with an idea for a movie. It really kind of happens randomly. In the case of Chernobyl Diaries, I was just browsing the web one day, and I ran into some photo blogs and videos of people who actually did go into the town of Pripyat, which is the abandoned city next to Chernobyl that was evacuated after the disaster. And I didn't know that people can actually go there on tours, and if you're staying there for a short period of time and you go, with the right person who knows where it's safe and where it's not, that's something that's a real thing that people do. And I looked at all the photos and all the videos, and I thought, wow, this is amazing. There's no other place like it on Earth. Right. And I thought it looked very creepy and very kind of in a way sad and bizarre and fascinating, and maybe it'll make a great setting for a horror movie. Right. And what scares you? Does anything scare you? Well, I think there's nothing really specific. It's more like in a general sense, anything that's kind of like unknown and mysterious. In the case of the Paranormal Activity movies, it would be the concept of a demon or something that's an entity from God knows where. It's invisible. You don't know where it is, what it looks like. It could be like right here, and we don't even know. There might be something right here. There could be, and that's the thing. You never know. And in the case of Chernobyl Diaries, again, it's like they're stranded in a radioactive a town in a foreign land. There's no one coming to help them, and then in the middle of the night they're hearing a scream. There's not supposed to be anyone else there, and you're wondering what the hell is going on. Right. What is that thing? Right.
Are there people here?
It's impossible.
Shh. It sounds like a baby.
What is that?
And why should we go and see it, apart from obviously being scared? Why should we go and see it? Well, I think anyone who's a movie fan of horror films, hopefully will get a kick out of it. There's some really scary, intense moments there, and if you like those kind of films, hopefully you'll find it scary. Horror films are always a good date, I find. Yeah. Because you can easily get close and be the rock in the relationship.
Can you tell us anything about Paranormal Activity 4?
No. The only thing I can say is I can confirm that it will be released on October 19th, but other than that, can't say anything else.
You can't say anything?
No.
What if I threatened that I'd say more about you?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm not gonna win that battle. Well, Oren, thank you for stopping in, and thanks on behalf of everyone for the scary nights and sleepless nights that you give the world.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Continue to do it.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.